Okay, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, salute. It's your favorite, yeah, your most hated odd fella. We live inside the war room. This is the war report. We was having a little bit of technical difficulties yeah, earlier on in the show. Thanks for hanging on in there with me. But it is what it is, and we here getting it on and popping right now. We got the 19-0, 19 KO heavyweight contender, potentially the heavyweight champion of the world, Christopher Lovejoy, inside the World War Room. Say what up to the peoples, the listeners, and the LDBC.
Man, what up? What up? I'm here. I'm glad to be here. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's happening?
Indeed, indeed. I mean, it's like I was saying earlier on. It's a pleasure to meet a boxer that's so approachable. Within like you know what I mean, a couple hours, you responded to my text. You know what I mean. You was like, "Yo, let's do it." You know what I mean. So I tip my hat to you. Salute for you for coming on the War Report. You know what I mean. But tell us a little about your background, where you're from, how'd you get into boxing and shit.
Man, I started boxing late. I'm from United States, Los Angeles, California, the west side of Los Angeles, South Central, the west side, South Central, the Crenshaw district, where they film the Boys in the Hood and loving basketball and all the movies that man society, like all that's my neck of the woods, you know what I mean? So if you heard of the late rapper Nipsey Hussle, we from the exact same neighborhood. That's where I'm from, you know what I mean? And growing up in South Central LA, I've seen it all, done it all. And so far as starting boxing, I just seen the dudes who was at the top of the game at that time. Their bodies wasn't really right, and the skill level wasn't really there. And I just felt that just from where I'm coming from and how I'm approaching the game, I can get my body better than them, and I can get a better skill than them. I think I can beat those dudes up. So I went all in, man. I took everything I had and walked away from the street life. Moved to Vegas, packed up, took my daughter to Vegas. Started training with Roger Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather Sr. and joined the whole TMT and just started boxing, man, building my record up and trying to get my foot in the door. And here I am.
Dope, dope. So that's beautiful because that leads me into my next question. Now, do you have a head trainer that you work with, and how many times like during the week do you train?
Right now, I'm training 7 days a week. Um, you know, Starting off the first couple of years of me boxing, my boxing career, I wasn't really taking it serious. I was just kind of going in the gym, doing some mitts, going with the flow. Because I really had nothing to look forward to in the game. I mean? I'm kind of like starting late, no experience, I mean? No promoter, no manager, no consistent trainer. So I was just kind of just, going with the flow of things. But now I'm all in, what I mean? I can't go back. So I'm training like 6, 7 days a week now, what I mean? But when I started boxing, I was about 350 pounds. I was way up there. I wasn't even in physical shape to be boxing. So I've calmed down a lot. I've calmed down to about 280 for my fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm back up to about 290 right now. So I'm all in. I'm just training every day, man. And as far as a trainer, I don't have a consistent trainer because I'm like all over the place. As you can see, if you follow my social media, I'm like all over the place, man. But wherever I land at, I got a few trainers who I link up with. Like right now, I'm in LA. I'll be with Henry Tillman in the morning. I'll be with Henry Tillman all week, and I'll be going to Vegas this weekend. Probably like Thursday to finish up a camp with Michael Hunter. I'll be out there getting some sparring there with him before he takes off to Texas for his fight. So in Vegas, I got
he gonna be down here in Houston with us actually.
Huh?
This Stay Ready Boxing TV, he gonna be down here in Houston with us. I'm gonna actually be at the fight cover.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. Stay Ready Boxing TV. He's inside the war room. Yeah, he was just saying that. Yeah, he's said Michael Hunt is gonna be down there in Houston as well, and he's gonna be covering it. So yeah, he just fell off. He gonna have some questions for you when he fall back into the room. But so yeah, so being that you just said you training 7 days a week, that kind of cancels off my next question, which was is boxing full time for you? You know what I mean? Or is it part-time? Like you got guys like Joe Smith Jr., you know what I mean, who got I believe, the interim WBH light heavyweight championship, but he still got that construction job, you know what I mean? He still got his work boots on and training at the same time. Is that something of the past for you? Or you know what I mean? You still got a 9 to 5, but you train 7 days a week at the same time.
Well, over this course of these last 4 years, I've been working jobs and doing what I can just to stay above float, just so I can be able to train and take care of my daughter. I'm a single father, so I take care of my daughter on my own. And but as far as right now, I'm like this close, so I ain't really got time to go get a real job. I'm gonna just get with the people I know, the people I know who helping me, and just help me to get by until I get this next fight, this next camp money. Because I mean, from here it's go time. You know what I'm saying? My next fight is it. You know what I mean? My last fight in London was supposed to be the one. You know what I mean? So I got a little setback. I got that stuff behind me now, and I'm just waiting on Eddie Hearn to give me this new fight date. We spoke last week. He got some stuff for me. It's looking like we're probably going to be out in January. I was thinking we're going to get some next month, but it's looking like I'm going to have a little more time in January. So I'm going to just focus on getting the best shape I can, so when they call me, I'm ready to go.
That's what's up. That's what's
That's
up.
what's up.
Stay ready.
Stay
You
ready.
got, you got some questions for the champ, Christopher Lovejoy? Stay ready, Boxing TV. You got some questions for the champ, Christopher Lovejoy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we hear you.
I literally got a phone call in the middle of me asking you a question, man. But I said, yeah, you was getting ready for a fight with Michael Hunter. I'm actually going to be covering that fight here in Houston. And I was listening to what you said got you in the sport. What are some of the things you do in getting in preparation for each fight? Besides camp, what is something that you routinely do to make sure that you make for a fight?
I mean, like I said, all my fights have been in Mexico, so I really don't have no real preparation for them fights. What I mean by that is, whenever I get enough money to be able to pay for a slot fee and pay for my travel and pay for whatever the opponent's gonna want for me to fight, I would just go down there and give me a fight, just to stay active. So it hasn't been no real preparation for no real fight. This was gonna be my real fight I just was supposed to have Halloween, October 31st, over there in London. So I probably had more focus in them 8 days for that fight than I ever had boxing in the last 4 years. Because I never really had nothing to really, be serious about. I never had nothing really serious. Every time I get something for a fight, it's always canceled, or the guy pulls out, or it's an injury or some type of complications. But this one right here, I mean, even this one didn't go through. But this was the most preparation I had mentally and probably physically in that short amount of time for a fight. So I just get as much scoring as I can, work out, stay active year round, never knowing what's going to pop up.
Okay. I also saw an interview just recently. Matter of fact, I think it was last week, where they was talking about Earl Spencer's trying to spar you. And you kept telling them how going on. I heard you. Can you tell us how it went down?
Yeah, so he was in Vegas at the Mayweather gym. And at that time, that's where I was training at. So I go in the gym, and he's in there. My boy Thomas, his good friend Thomas here. They in there training, working on the bag, whatever. So I see him. Okay, that's Earl right there. Okay, so I get my workout in. I don't want to interrupt him and say what's up. So I'm working out. So we end up, talking. Like, what's up, man? We'll do. And I tell him who I am. He said, yeah, I know who you are, man. We'll do. He said, you don't want to get no work, though. What? I said, man, you don't want to get no work with me, bro. He's like, no, I'm serious. I spar with heavyweight. I said, listen, bro, I'm 16-0, all knockouts. I'm about 295. You don't want no parts of me, trust me. Well, let's see. No, I'm serious. I'm like, listen, bro, I'm not trying to mess up what you got going on. I'm a fan of yours, bro. You feel me? Do your thing. We'll holler. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get in there with you. It's a lose situation for me, bro. I'm not going to get no points off of doing that to you. So after he said that, he really came back like, nah, I really want to get some work, man. You say you that. I'm like, bro, is he serious? Like, is he serious? Like, trying to, I already told you, how like a bully, be trying to, bully somebody did when they see their skill. They really start bullying. So he was, really trying to come back. I told him no about 3 times, but, I said, man, let me get a picture with you, man. Let's take this picture, bro. I don't know what you on. You know what I'm saying? We took a picture. You know what I'm saying? We hollered, and that was it. And then I think when he saw I got ranked by WBA, he screenshotted my picture and put on the story. Told me, man, is this a dude that was at the gym with us in Vegas? I'm like, man, what are you doing? What are you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? Right. So then my guy, um, he posted a picture of me doing the interview, saying some similar to what I just said. He commented on the picture. Yeah, he don't want that work though. I'm like, man, let me get this dude on the phone, man, because boxing world small, the streets are small, so I reached out to some of my street people who know some of my street people, got him on the phone. Like, what's up, man? What's going on, man? He was like, nah, I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just fucking with you, man. Ain't nothing like that, man. What's happening, man? Hey, when you get down here, what do? I'm like, oh, we straight? Like, yeah, we good, bro. I'm just fucking with you, man. Fucking with you online. So I talked to him again, and he told me to come to his fight. He was gonna give me the little screen pass and all that, but I was in Miami. I had my own fight that day. Whatever day that was. No, he told me to meet him at the what's it called, the tank fight. And I left. So that was the last time I talked to him like 3 weeks ago. But he cool. It wasn't no beef or nothing like that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We got 19-0, 19 KO, heavyweight contender, potential champion Christopher Lovejoy inside the war room.
The one that's making all the
Understand.
noise. The only heavyweight making any noise. The one that's causing the ruckus. The one that had the whole UK in the frenzy.
Can I ask him some questions?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just about to introduce you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the war room. This is the Jab Jamboree, aka Judge Galvatron. He also has his channel on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Understand. Jab Jamboree, at Reach 45. What you want to ask the champ?
What belt do you see yourself trying to get in line for? I always like to ask other fighters that, like, realistically, what belt, Chris? If you mind if I call you Chris?
Chris is cool.
Yeah.
Lovejoy don't matter.
Yeah. So, what belt would you see yourself going? In the rankings, like the WBA, BC, IBF, WBO. Which one?
The WBA super champion. The WBA the one that AJ got.
Yeah. Okay.
This based on I have a relationship with Matchroom. He's with Matchroom, and I got a relationship with the WBA. I've been ranked by them like 9 times. So
okay.
I can probably get action. I'm like 2 fights away from that fight.
Okay. What would you say is your Sunday punch? Your best punch?
Man, left jab.
Left jab? That's your okay.
Straight down the pipe. Bust through the glove. Straight down the pipe.
All right. That's all. That's it. That's all I got. You can let Monty go. I know Monty want to ask him.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Fellas, it's imperative you keep your mics muted if you're not talking. So, you know what I mean? We don't get that feedback and nothing like that. You know what I mean? Salute to Money the Writer, Money the God. Money Brown is in the building inside the war room, my friend. You have any questions for the champ, 19-0, Christopher Lovejoy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going down? Oh, man, great interview, man. Chris, what's going down, man? I follow you on Instagram, man. I've been following your career and everything, dog. But
okay.
I want to say, man, my apology, dog, because that Dave Allen fight was the fight. You know what I mean? That was the fight to show who Christopher Lovejoy. And I'm talking about, bro, you should have seen how many people was ready. Like, I'm talking about, we was ready. Everybody else, we like, yeah, everybody, yeah. Because, people know you, though. People know you. Like, oh, yeah, that's the one they be talking all that stuff. Man, I want to see what they're about. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. But just that situation, though, Chris, and I got you. But just, man, cause I could tell you was ready, dog. For you to fly over there like that, man, for you to get in that zone, knowing, and even this is the biggest fight in my career, knowing I'm going to be on TV, things of that nature, dog. Could you just take us to your mind state just for something like that to get canceled, man? And I don't know if they asked this question or not, because I'm talking about we was hurt for you, dog. You know what I mean? So just for you yourself, though, being over there, I know it's a different type of feeling you being a fighter and knowing you're ready for them to call you and tell you the fight was canceled.
Man, I'm hurt. I'm still hurt.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. I'm drained. I'm gutted. Financially, everything. I'm saying? I'm just like embarrassed, everything. But I come from where you gotta take the bad with the good, man, the good with the sweet. However they say it. Whatever the situation is, man, we're gonna make the most of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit about it and cry about it online and mad and go do some crazy stuff. It is what it is. I can't control. I don't get mad stuff I can't control. So, I'm still working out. You know, I know God got a better plan. That plan in my eyes was the one. I mean, that was the winnable fight. That was the fight that I was really gonna win. I was coming to win. The perfect spotlight, the perfect situation, perfect little payday. It was everything. It was perfect. But look, I mean, it bound down to be too perfect to be too good to be true. So I don't know. God working mysterious ways. I know I wanted that fight. I talked that fight up. You know what I'm saying? I landed. I passed all my tests, all my COVID tests, all my drug tests, blood tests. Made it. But flight landed. Everything got approved. And you know, we hit the bump in the road, man. I don't know how that happened. I talked Don King this morning, and we like cool. I don't know why he did that, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, but God working mysterious ways. I'm still pushing, still undefeated, and we're gonna figure it out. I ain't going nowhere.
Yes, sir. That's what I like about you, dog. Your spirit, though. Just 'cause that's how I found you, dog. Instagram. I see. I'm like, man, this kind of fighter. Because when I saw you, I'm like, is this a basketball player, football player? You're just looking at you, though, dog. But the energy you bring tell that I feel like somebody should have been gave you a shot, though. Me myself, you know what I mean. But we know how the game is when they see somebody and they feel like somebody a threat. You know, they ain't trying to mess up something they got going on, though. So just you coming up over this way. Not saying you just jump on anything though, but if a car come and it's like a notable name, would you jump on it?
I'm jumping on everything right now. At this point, like I said, I just got my business taken care of, my release paperwork. Right now, I'm working with Matchroom. I'm not locked to them, but that's who really only one giving me a shot right now. So I'm just waiting on them. If something
wait. Hold on, Chris. So you saying that your situation with Don King, who I believe was the major obstacle for getting his ass in the way of this Dave Allen fight. You know what I mean? That Dave Allen work that would have officially put you on the map. You saying that's been absolved, that's been rectified, and you free to fight someone else now in the upcoming future. That's what you saying.
I'm free. I'm done. We worked everything out. It's good to go. Don King, so being cool, he want me to fight another fight in January. He talking about he want me to fight Bermain Stavern, January, February. I'm like, man, that's too late for me, man. You know, if I'm still available to do it, but holler at me when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? I got to go make it happen.
You'll knock Stavern ass out cold. I would just say that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I told him. I told him I take the fight, but I'm the king of the deposit. You know, send me a contract, send me the deposit. Let me know you're serious.
So with that being said, when you are looking to get back into the ring, when is Fast Eddie Hearn, looking to put you back in the ring?
Man, he got so many heavyweights to choose from. He really is trying to give me a fair shot. Now he's not trying to put me in there. I mean, they can't really fuck with me no way. But I think he want to give me a fair shot. I don't think he want to give me a fight I can win, I can showcase. He don't want to put me up against the gun late notice against somebody that's, you know, really, really gonna be in tip-top shape and gonna really, you know, I'm gonna have to knock him out to win the fight. But I think he want to give me, you know, a decent one. I think he waiting for a good one. I think we all know that Dave Allen, no disrespect Dave Allen, but I was gonna win that fight. You know, easy. So I think he want to give me somebody on that level. I don't think he want to throw me out there so fast for a big opponent yet on a big fight. I think he want to really see what I can do.
So
I don't know.
With that being said, like Joshua Pulev's coming up, are you looking to be on that undercard?
I was looking at it, but when I spoke with him, what was that? Last Wednesday, he didn't say anything about that card. He was just throwing some couple names out, some people that's going to be available in the next coming months. The dude Zhang from China.
I was finna say Zhilei Zhang. You know what I mean? With the bam bam bing bang, yeah, Zhilei Zhang. So he's a name that's on the table. Okay.
David Price.
I think that would be a more challenging, like, cause of his height and things like that. How tall are you, brother?
I'm about 6'5".
Oh, okay, you good? Yeah, you heavyweight. You know what I mean? Because you know some people be like 6'3", 6'2" nowadays, but you good. You should definitely match out well against a lot of these dudes. Let me ask you, when you get up in title contingency, or at least near it or around it. Who's some of the dudes like that you see like in that like situation with you, like maybe possibly fighting, like maybe like Daniel Dubois, or like you see the other dudes on the come up, like Big Baby Anderson. You
Okay.
see him on the come. Like who's some of the dudes
I
at
got one.
heavyweight?
I got one for you.
Okay.
Frank Sanchez. He like 17.
Oh man, that's my Cuban
Beautiful.
brother too.
Beautiful.
Oh man,
You got the Cuban sympathizer on this panel right here.
Man.
That's on my dad. That's on my. It ain't my fault. That's on my daddy's
Let's
side.
make a fight. Frank Sanchez can get that smoke from Christopher Lovejoy.
Well, no.
You know what I mean?
No. That's not what I was saying.
He say,
You didn't let me finish.
yeah, go ahead.
That's one of the guys that's on the come up right now who I can potentially get in there with. But what I'm saying, he's a good friend of mine. We sparred, I sparred with him more than anybody I sparred with in boxing. And I'm rooting for him. I'm a fan of his. I'm a good friend of his, and I really don't want to fight him. If we got to, business is business, and we probably gonna fight at some point. But I'm really rooting for him, and I was just somebody I was throwing out there who was on the come up, on his way up.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Man, so I got a question for you. What do you think about Big Baby Miller? And would you give him a shot?
I would definitely give him a shot. I've been wanting to fight Big Baby for about 2-3 years now. He a big dude. He from the East Coast. I'm from the West Coast. We both big dudes. We both undefeated. He came in the game kind of like me, like calling everybody out, causing the ruckus. You know what I'm saying? And
Chris, do you think you would have to worry about him though? Would you worry about like you having a full camp and getting ready for him and him popping, for something? You know what I mean? Would you have that in the back of your mind if you did get a potential fight with him?
No, I wouldn't be worried about that. Whatever's gonna happen, gonna happen. I just think that'd be a good fight if it do happen. However it happens, like I said, him. I've been wanting Joe Joyce forever. I've been calling Joe Joyce out forever. I've been wanting Joe Joyce for a while. So really, Big Baby, that's the fight I want, and Joe Joyce. But as far as Big Baby, whatever he going through, hopefully he moves past that, and hopefully he can get back clear so we can fight, man. A lot of people want that over here in the U.S.
What you think about the younger Big Baby?
Jabbery, hold on. Let's do this right now. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna do the graphic up. You know what I mean? Later on and post it on Instagram. We're gonna do Christopher Lovejoy's top 3 hit list. Who he wants in 2021, between 2020 and 2021. Give us that top 3.
Oh man, I'm gonna just throw some out there. You can put them out there how I want. Because I got everybody gonna want the big AJ to fight, the Fury fight, but the realistic fight, if it can happen, Big Baby Miller.
Yep.
Alan Babbitt.
Alan the Savage Babbage, you gonna eat him? Come on, man.
Who's that? I actually don't know him. Who's that?
You don't need to know that dude, bro.
You just don't know him. You don't get knocked out before you get to know him. Hey, look, I'd rather see you fight Adam or not get in him.
Oh,
like real talk. Like hey, come on, you gonna pick Babbitt?
I've been wanting Kawanaki for a couple years too. They called me to their camp. They was trying to pay me to be in their camp when he fought Gerald Washington. I told him and his brother, like, I don't want to be in your camp. I want to fight y'all. So y'all got to find out. I don't want to be in nobody's camp. I don't want to be in nobody's camp because I want to fight y'all. So no, I decline. Send a contract. Let's fight. I don't want to be in camp. Maybe try and size me up and get me out there and see what I'm working with, see if they want to fight me or not.
That's right. Okay, so we got Big Baby Miller. We got Alan the Savage Babbage. Who we got number 3?
We got Zane. Man, it's so many heavyweights out there. The reason why I want to make call-outs that's realistic, who accept the challenge. Like Philip Hergovic. That's the fight that I want. That's a nice call-out. That's a realistic makeable fight. You know, because he think he tough. He say he calling everybody out. He said people ain't signing the contracts. He talking big stuff. You know what I'm saying? I really want him. We're gonna move him number one. I want Philip Hergovich. That's number one. Number
Let's
two.
stay ready, boy.
Number two, Big Baby Miller. Number three, I want the winner out of Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois.
God damn it. That's
I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that one.
I'm a fan of yours because I've been following you for a while too. And like I've been telling them cats, I've been following Philip Hergovich for a while too. I actually like that wrestler. Like that dude right there is solid. And to see you two in the ring together, I'd want to be at that fight.
That's the like I say, that's the fight I want because he a big dude. You feel me? He seem like kind of tough, but he been talking some smack to people. Like, you know, he tried to grab the old opponent. Like, oh man, give it up, man. You too old. Like they're like, dude, like what, man? They stopped the fight because you hit me on my glove. You ain't doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? So he talking that stuff. He talking stuff to Micah Hunter, like, yeah, man, y'all ain't signed a contract and this, that, and the other. Like, come on, man. If you really want to fight, man, you know, tell Eddie you want to fight. You know, have your management and Sounder Brothers make the fight happen. It's nothing. All this talking don't happen like that. It's too much talking. Just make it happen. So, I'm gonna get on Eddie about that fight. Philip Hergovich.
What you think about like the younger heavyweights coming up, like Big Baby Anderson?
Big Baby Anderson, cool. I just
Okay.
I just started liking him the other day because his birthday the same day as mine.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, he might be all right just for that sake. He said anything like me, he'd be all right.
What about F.A. Ajagba?
Oh, I forgot about him. That's the fight I want. I want F.A. Throw him in my top five.
You might as well have a top 10. You might as well have a top 10, bro.
No. We're gonna extend this. We're gonna be part of the top five. We extending the top three to the top five. I'm putting F.A. Ajagba as number 4.
These is realistic. These is realistic call outs. I can call out.
What you think about Junior Fa and Joseph Parker?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like Parker, but you know, Junior Fa somebody he hungry. But they said that something came up in his blood, and they're prolonging the fight. First, they said Junior Fa pulled out of the fight. Now they say they found some irregularities in his blood from some type of something, and they pushing that fight back. So I don't know what they got going on.
Somebody in the chat said, ask Chris why the WBA dropped him out of the new rankings.
Man, they've been dropping me and putting me back in for 3 years, bro. I don't know what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. You know, I will call.
That was Lawrence Williams that asked that too. Salute.
Yeah, like I said, they put me on, take me off, put me on, take me off. I don't know what they got going on. So, I don't know. Probably they was going to leave me on because of this fight. But since I ain't fought since January, they're only going to leave me on so much, man. I got to get another fight.
Right. All right. So we got number 1, Hergovich. Number 2, Big Baby Miller. Number 3, the winner out of Dubois Joyce, who I'm going to ask you about that, who you think's going to win that fight. Number 4, we got F.A. Ajagba. And number 5, are we going to put Allen the Savage Babbage? Or we got somebody else in mind?
We got Andy Ruiz Jr. He'd be in there. Let's see what's going on with Andy for that number 5 spot. Or
nice.
I'm trying to see the.
But realistically, that's Zhilei Zhang. We fry about Zhilei Zhang.
Yeah, let's throw him number 5. That's realistic. That's realistic. That's realistic.
All right.
Yeah, that's realistic. Let's do that.
Zhilei Zhang. Stay ready, Boxing TV. You had a question.
Oh man, well, we were sitting there talking about. I was telling them I'm in Houston, and you know I've been around FA a lot, and you know because I'm real close to running Shields, and I've been around running Shields a lot. I've watched the sport and everything. What is it that you see in FA that makes you really want to fight him?
He's not really aggressive. You know, he's just sitting there throwing some slow punches and he just keeps coming. I give him that, but I done seen him get dropped. I done seen him get hit. and his defense is just like, man, he ain't really got a defense. He just sits there like this and let you tee off on it. Like, any real heavyweight with some killer in him is gonna knock it, just gonna knock all that shit out, man. He ain't got no head movement. He ain't doing nothing, dodging no punches, blocking punch. He just sits there like this when you get on him. I'll be hoping somebody just stand in front of me and do this. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got no head
See,
movement.
he's not with Ronnie no more.
Yeah, he not with who?
Yeah, he's with Coach K now.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he ain't got no head movement, man. He's just a big target for me, for somebody who can really come at him.
That's what's up. We got the heavyweight contender, potential heavyweight champion, 19-0, 19 KO, Christopher Lovejoy in the building, accepting all the smoke in the heavyweight division in the dig. Let me change the tune a little bit, you know what I mean, off of boxing, but boxing related, you know what I mean, because I got some hip hop recording artists on the panel coming up backstage, you know what I mean, up next. When you're training, or no, actually, before we get to that, I forgot who do you got in this upcoming fight between Danny Dubois and Joe Joyce?
Man, that's gonna be a good fight, man. A lot of people, it's like 50-50 in my eyes, but I got Joe Joyce just based on he got a chin, you know, and the people that Dubois fighting, they ain't really got no chin. He think he gonna come out and attack Joe Joyce, and Joe Joyce gonna lay down, but Joe Joyce got a chin, and he got a relentless attitude, his fight style, so he keeps coming. So I'm gonna get an edge to Joe Joyce, and yeah, just based on the fact that I really want him to win, because if he win, you know, I can get that fight. If Dubois win, I'm not in contact with Frank Warren like that and his people to even be able to get that fight. I mean, at this point, you know, the people I know can get in contact with anybody, but just direct phone calls and direct, I can talk to his camp, his management, and them people, and we can make that fight happen. So
Who you think would be a harder fight for you out of them two? I think Dubois, if you ask me.
I mean, for styles, I would just say, I'm not gonna say he's better than Joyce, but I would just say probably it'd be harder for me to beat up Dubois, just based on I know I knocked Joyce out. You know what I'm saying? So without a doubt.
So what you saying that? I'm a piggyback off of what Act just said, because I think Daniel Dubois got a better style, but I think Daniel Dubois has no hit movement. He's a stationary target. So you think that'll be harder for you, or the person that you can't knock out?
Well, I will be.
Because Joe Joyce got a rock team.
I will beat both of those dudes up. Just 100% for sure. I know I could beat up Joe Joyce. I haven't studied Dubois like that. I haven't really paid attention to him. He ain't really fought nobody like that for me to study him. We haven't had a potential fight. I was really studying Joe Joyce. I was gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? I met his manager. We had a damn near fought one time. So I'm studying him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had my eyes on him. He was the target. So I dissected him all the way down. I ain't really watched Dubois like that, you know.
Okay.
I can't really judge him off his last couple fights. You know, he was battling with the dude Lardy, and then the Tino Samoa guy, Sunoa, whatever, the son of the Hedgehog name, Sanoa, whatever.
Yeah.
That dude shouldn't even been in the ring with him. So I
Go
can't
back
really judge him.
that Kevin Johnson fight.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, go back and watch it.
Okay.
It's a pretty good fight, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
And that's what I'm saying. He's struggling with these dudes, man. And Kevin Johnson, he not coming to kill. He just coming just to go and not get hurt. You know, he coming in just to not get hurt. You know, if he can get you, he gonna get you. He ain't coming to lay down. If he can get you, he gonna get you. But he not coming to knock you out, get you up out of there. He just coming just go, just you know what I'm saying. Make sure he can keep fighting. Make you stop him. He'll do it.
One thing I learned about Daniel Dubois, you know, cause I knew a lady that's a PR person for Top Rank that's from the UK. Her husband was a fighter. And he fought. Her husband fought Daniel Dubois. He not the same. I ain't gonna front. He could crack. He may not have head movement and stuff like that. One thing I will say, I think Dubois got real power though. I think Dubois got real power. I think that's mainly the thing that you probably would have to worry about if you ask me. You know, just look out for his power. But that's an actual fact though. What I just told you about the
Okay.
lady and her husband.
All right, all right, all right, all right. But like I said, they got a date they got to get through first. Let's deal with that, see how that go, and we go from there. But I got Joe Joyce on that one though. I put my money on Joe Joyce on that one. I think Joe Joyce will edge him out or end up maybe stopping in late.
Would that be an upset to you? Or okay,
Well, no, not
because
well.
you felt like you know he could just do
I
it.
feel like he's gonna win. I put the
Okay,
belt to the other world because as far as the boxing world, I think they're a major underdog. But Joyce fought people. You know what I'm saying? He fought names. You know what I'm saying? He fought Jenny. You
it's
know what I'm saying?
crazy. He said that too at
Laverne.
that round table. He
Yeah,
said that. He said that. He said like that's what they was getting at him for. They kept saying like you ain't fight nobody. You ain't fight nobody.
yeah. Well, no. You can't really judge him off of that because people trying to judge me off who I fought. He can't show who in front against him. But what's obvious,
Right.
Joe Joyce has proved himself. He
Okay,
ain't. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing from him. He probably ain't got a chance to. But Joe Joyce proved himself already. He fought notable championship caliber opponents. Jenny,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? He fought a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Do
That's
you?
what's up. We inside the war room.
My
Big up
fault.
to the chat. Big up to the chat. We got Tone Brown in the building. We got Lawrence Williams in the building. We got Joe Jack in the building. Salute, salute. And once again, we got 19 to 0, 19 KO, Christopher Lovejoy inside the building, inside the war room. Um, I just wanted to change the tune a little bit. Once again, I have some hip hop artists, you know what I mean, backstage on deck, you know what I mean. But before you get off, I wanted to talk a little bit of hip hop music or whatever, or music. Now to segue into that, now you fighting Joe Joyce next, theoretically. You fighting Joe Joyce next, theoretically. When you walk in the ring, what are you playing? What's the song that's blasting and you blasting when you getting in the ring? What's the walk-in music?
I got a lot of artists I listen to. Depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm on some real like killer shit, like he got to go, I might play some Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just on some relax and I'm in super confident, super shape, I might play my boy King J Raw. You know what I'm saying, from the Bay, Richmond. If I'm like going through something and I might come off that James Brown payback. It just depends on how I'm feeling. And then I got like a whole bunch of artists and homies who rap. I listen to their music too. You know what I'm saying? So, Brian Hurst, baby, he from my neighborhood, Nipsey Hussle neighborhood. I bump his music. Uh, TG from Compton TG, Teasy. I mean, it's a whole bunch. It just depends on who with me and
You don't mess with Rowdy Rich?
Roddy Rich cool.
Oh, okay,
He's
okay, okay.
not really like my workout music. I rock with Roddy, he cool. But it's just a bunch of artists, you know what I'm saying? Conrad from the It's like a lot of people y'all probably never heard of. You heard of Conrad from the Abs? Body Bag Rad? Like I probably might
Nah,
not.
I'm gonna have to check him out. Nah, I ain't heard of him.
It's a lot of artists, I mess with. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who gonna be with me in that camp, and we're gonna rock with them.
And I actually was my next question after what Arthur asked. I was gonna ask you what you listening to in the gym while you working out.
Uh, Man, a lot of Mozzie, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, old school 50. Uh, you know, Teasy from Compton. Compton TG. Brian Hurst, baby, from my neighborhood. It's a lot, man. Just probably like them 10 in my rotation. Like I said, King J Raw, you know what I'm saying, from Richmond, California.
You don't listen to Glasses?
Nah, I ain't really putting nothing out in a while. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really heard nothing from Glass Malone. Yeah, I ain't really heard nothing from him in a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving me stuff that my personal, like if I put on my car right now, something that might pop up, them type of something
Oh, okay.
that get me going. I'm
I
not
like
fucking. I'm
Mozzie
messing
too.
with a whole lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? But just ones I'm keeping real. I ain't trying to promote him or promote these people. Some people I know, like, man, why you give me a shout out? I'm saying who I really be playing. You know what I'm saying?
Right on, right on.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
feel it.
That's who I really play. So yeah. But I like hip hop though. I like the music, man. So everybody like music. You know what I'm saying? Boxing. Everybody. Some people watch boxing. Some people like NBA. Some people like NFL. But everybody listen to music. So
That's what's up.
yeah, it's a bunch, man.
Was you able to catch on Thursday's epic battle between Jeezy and Gucci? And if
Yeah,
so, who do you have as the winner?
I got the winners, Jeezy, just based on this is a music versus contest. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Gucci with the street stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if it was a street battle, we got the street cred and that type of stuff. Gucci won, but we're not here for that. We're here for the music. Even I knew coming into the battle, I always knew like, man, Jeezy got too many hit records. He got too many songs. Gucci got a couple songs that he got some dedicated fans who gonna like him, but as far as hit records and global and national, all over, everybody like. I think Jeezy got that easy. You know what I'm saying? Just one album. He could have played that Thug Motivation one album and just ran with that and beat him on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, but I'm a street dude, man. So you gotta respect Gucci for the streets. At the end of the day, it's about you being a street dude and being successful in the streets and making money. So he making money. He ain't tripping. He don't feel like he lost. He held his composure and he got the streets on deck and shit. He ain't broke. So I think he didn't walk away like a loser. But for my opinion, yeah, I think Jeezy won that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I most definitely agree. I think everybody on the panel agrees that Jeezy won that battle. You know what I mean? But Gucci definitely had his moments, I must say. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
for sure.
Definitely that first round,
The
and then
first
when he
round,
when he let off the truth.
yeah. The first round for sure. And then, like I said, we left the truth. It was like, jeez, how can you say something back to that song? You know what I mean? So it was crazy. I'm like,
Yeah, man. That's what's up. You know what I mean? We got 19-0, 19 KO, heavyweight contender, potential heavyweight champion, Christopher Lovejoy inside the war room. You in the dig. You say you're about 280, 290 right now. What's your diet like? Like what kind of foods do you eat? What's your favorite dishes and whatnot?
man, I'm eating these blueberries right now. You know,
That's what's up.
I just started eating my oatmeal and fruit every morning. Oatmeal and blueberries, some type of fruit every morning. I'm back on that. Uh, Trying to stay away from eating all the late night BS, good food at night. But really, once I'm working out the way I'm working out, and really want to get to it, I can eat whatever I want. It's just that, like I said, dealing with going back and forth with DK, Don King this last couple of weeks, trying to get this thing situated, running around taking care of my daughter, getting back home in LA, had my birthday last weekend, so wasn't able to work out the way I want to work out. So now I'm back situated. I'm in LA, and I'll be all right. I just hope Eddie don't call me the next 2 weeks if somebody fall out of a fight. I hope I can get like 3 or 4 weeks in, and then he called me.
Is there a particular weight you like to be at, Chris? Or
It ain't really a weight. People like it when I look slimmer and I'm down, 270 stuff like that. But as long as I can go to rounds and I'm in shape, the weight don't matter. I done sparred 13 rounds at 300 pounds, so uh, it don't really like that. I carry the weight well, man. I'm not like average 300-pounder, 290-pounder is like a real big sloppy dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I look cool. I carry it well. I got a lot of muscle mass under here, man. I play football. I can still dunk a basketball. I can bench 400 pounds. I can do pull-ups, push-ups. I can run around, ride bikes, and do everything else that the average person this weight can't do. So I carry it well.
okay, with that, the next fight is it going to be at 10 rounder or 8 rounder?
I don't know what my next fight gonna be. Like I say, that was a 10-round fight for Dave Allen. I don't know if they're doing 8 rounders for me. This will be my 20th pro fight. I don't know how that go. I really don't know how that go. I'm ready for 10, but yeah, I would say 10 because 10 more money.
Let me ask you something, Chris. Just you looking at your career, bro. 19-0, 19 knockout. That's a hell of a record. But you know how people play the resume game and say who has he fought, things of that nature. So when you're just looking at the landscape, because the landscape of the heavyweight division, in my eyes, it ain't too many extra line heavyweights out there. But before you being an American heavyweight, I feel like when we have an American like you, I think the people should try to rally behind that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they say about the American heavyweights, they don't follow the hip. Deontay Wilder doing this thing, but we see the situation he's going through right now, though. But just you being an American heavyweight, bro, and we seen how the UK get behind their people and that nature. Do you think like the fans should be behind you more, bro? You know what I'm saying? Saying that you is a young black man up and coming in the heavyweight game, talking your shit. You know what I mean? 19-0. Because just say if that was anybody else, if they had a major machine behind them, people would be talking shit about them. But just looking at you doing your own thing, you self promote basically. You know what I'm saying? Do you think the people should be showing you more love than you get?
I mean, a lot of people don't really know about me. The people who do know about me is people from my city, my neighborhood, and people I know of. You know what I'm saying? They look at it like, am I serious? Am I really, really doing this thing? You know what I'm saying? So is he really all in with the boxing, or is he gang banging, or is he doing this, or is he just there to be trying to do it? Or is he having fun? Is he a joker? Is he playing? So a lot of people don't really even know who I am yet. You know what I'm saying? But if you pay attention, you see how much, if I get a 3-4 day promotion from a real promoter, you see what happens. You know what I'm saying? They gotta gravitate to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a likable dude. I'm a handsome dude. I can talk. You know what I'm saying? I can fight. You know what I'm saying? I know how to talk that stuff. I'm from the streets of LA, so shit, it's a lot behind that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers want to see motherfucker what's it about. Like, oh, he's serious. So yeah, let's see. So a lot of people just don't know who I am yet, and half of it because I be having my page on private. I'm only on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like promoting. You know what I'm saying? I gotta live a regular life too. I gotta be the trainer. I gotta be the manager. I gotta be my sponsor. And I got to be the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Being a fighter is the hardest. Boxing is the hardest sport in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got millions of dollars, it's still the hardest sport. And I ain't got no money, so it's 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Have you tried to go through any of them doors and they close them on you, like with the big machines, the top ranks, the Al Haymans, things of that nature? Is Eddie Hearn the first big promoter to say, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance on you?
Well, he definitely the first one that actually came through, gave me a shot. I met up with Bob M. We spoke a few times. I had a long meeting with him. He wanted to give me a shot, but he couldn't get me approved to fight on his show. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted me to fight he was like, man, based on your record, you ain't fought nobody. You good as someone who's 0-0. No one's even worth mentioning who you've even fought. So I want to put you in there with someone who's 0-1. You know what I'm saying? 1-5. But you got so many damn fights, you're going to have to fight someone who's 12-0 or 13-0. But based on who you fought, they might knock you out in the first round, just looking on paper. So
Right.
he was trying to give me opportunity, but the way things work in the commission and stuff like that, you got to be an evenly matched fight. You know what I'm saying? Based on my fight, he don't want to throw me in there. I said, listen, you can give me the best one you got, man. I don't need no dude 0-1. Give me Fury. Give me the best heavyweight you got. Where Big Baby at? Give me the best heavyweight you got. And he don't want to. He's not understanding where I was coming from. He wants to take it slow and build me up the right way and give me some easy fights. Man, I can go get them easy fights by myself, man. I don't want to do none of that, man. I'm here for the money, man. This is Bob M. This top rank.
Right.
But I don't want to come here and get no fight for $5,000. And
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? And it's still gonna be a hard fight because people be thinking these fights be easy fights. Even when I go to Mexico, I'm not even gonna say no names. Go look at what's today. Go look at 2 weeks ago. The heavyweights who fought down there and see which ones was undefeated and they got knocked out.
Yeah.
Everybody think these fights is easy and going down there, man, let's do what Lovejoy did, build the record up, man. That motherfucker 19-0, and he did this, did that, and he ranked. And they're going down there, they're going the distance, they getting draws, they getting losses, they get knocked out, they get disqualified, and they're wasting their money. Because you still gotta go fight. Them motherfuckers ain't got nothing to lose. They going down there no. They fighting your ass to the end. You got a whole nother thing coming. So he's Bob M trying to give me a fight, for $5,000, and I didn't turn it down. For $5,000 against really a killer but he think they're not a killer because they probably 0-5, but they probably fought 5 killers. So boxing, you can't judge someone by their record. You can't do it. So I didn't even get approved for them fights. And he was just like, man, we pull you off the show, Tyson undercard, but you still welcome to come to the gym anytime. Stay close. You got full access to my gym, exclusive gym for you. We'll be in touch. That was it. I ain't talked to him since. But I know some people at Top Rank, and we spoke here and there about some potential things, but nothing really concrete, like nothing really went through. You know what I'm saying? So that's how
Chris, one last question, bro. Do you got a Pacific glove of choice? Or it don't matter? Me, I like MX Everlast. That's me personally.
That's the ones I like.
Okay. I'm just making sure. All right, my man.
I hurt my hand in those Cleto Rayos ones. I hurt my hand in the fight. Like, I literally hurt my hand on a knockout. Walked back to my corner. You can see it on film. I got the film. I looked at my hand like, what the fuck? That shit really had damn near bruised my knuckle for like 2 weeks, man.
Wow.
There's no pattern in the glove.
Okay.
Hurt your hands.
That's what's up. We got 19-0, 19 KO. Heavyweight contender, potential heavyweight champion Christopher Lovejoy inside the war room. Do any of the other panelists have any last questions for
I ain't got so
the
much on the
champ?
question. I got just, I just want to tell my guy, man, keep grinding, bro. Doing what you're doing, and like you say, man, this boxing game, it's a hard fucking business. It's a dirty business. It's all at once. But once you win it, and that's what you do, you feel love at the same time. So, I'm gonna say, Cap, but keep grinding, man. We gonna push behind you. Like I said, I'll be following you, dog, and I was pissed off with you because I'm talking about we were sitting there ready. I'm talking about, bro, I'm not exaggerating. I be streaming the fights. I'm talking about, nigga, I had at least like 70 motherfuckers come in saying, hey, what's up? Did the heavyweights fight yet? I'm like, nah, I'm waiting on. I thought I missed the shit. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm waiting too. Like, they're like, man, somebody came in and told me, like, oh man, the fight off. You know what I'm saying? And then ironically, Dave Allen retires from boxing. So that it probably would have been ugly. It probably would have been ugly.
And that's what I've been trying to tell people, man. It's like, listen, this dude retired a week and a half after we were supposed to fight.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to tell me I'm coming out there for publicity. Who really came to fight? I mean, he retired. He ain't take a punch. You know what I'm saying? I'm still hungry. I'm still trying to do this. So it's like, what was his motive, man? What he had going on? How you retired? It don't make no sense. So, like I said, I ain't tripping. Everything happened for a reason. I don't know why it happened. The fight didn't happen, and he retired now. So we're gonna focus on the future and focus on the positive things, man. I don't know what was going on with that situation, man. That's crazy.
Right.
I think he did that to save face. He gonna come back. His dad was a fighter. He got boxes in his family. I feel like he one of them dudes. He gonna try to come back and grab a check.
They said he retired twice already. You know what I'm saying? But he got hurt a couple of times his last couple of fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got hurt, so I went to the hospital. So I don't know. I mean, some people say you're going through some mental stuff. I don't know, man.
But yeah, though, just keep grinding, champ, until you get to that top, man. And push come to shove, shit. As long as you got great health, you can always find another way. Boxing ain't forever. But I'm just saying, get as much money as you can out this shit. You know what I mean? And keep pushing with your life, champ. But I do want to ask you to follow me on Instagram, though, because I've been hitting your ass up. Hey, Chris, follow me back, dog. But
for real, you gotta send me
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm Money _ the right on. I'll be doing my little thing on that too. I'm on my Earl Smith, man. I love boxing. I'll go for everybody though. But I think you might would have been a little surprised with Earl in that ring though. You know what I'm saying? I think my fans will tell you that strength and that. No, I'm just talking shit though. But keep on grinding, Chris, man, until you hit that finish, bro.
You sent the message right now?
Yeah, I'm about to send it now.
That's what's up. We got 19-0, 19 KO. Heavyweight contender, potential heavyweight champion Christopher Lovejoy inside the war room. Stay ready. You got any lasting statements for the champ?
Monty Brown, Chris. I just hit you up.
I got. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just sent you a message too, Chris, so you can follow.
Stay ready. I just follow Stay Ready right now.
Yeah, man.
Up in
One
the
question
inbox.
before I get up out of here.
Money, I ain't get yours yet, Money.
Damn, let me send another one. So send it through the inbox.
Can you hear me?
You said what?
Nothing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Sig.
Okay. One quick question before I leave up out of here because I got to get up out of here, man. Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. If it ever happened, who you got?
Man, I got you, Money, right here. Man, it's so crazy, man. I know Spence personally, right? Spence is the dog. But, man, Bud Crawford got the dog in him. Man, it's like, I don't see how that would go, man. I can't even pick that fight, man, just based on, I really fuck with people I know, you know what I'm saying? And I know Spence, I can't go against him. But, man, Bud got the dog, man. So I'm just leave it at that right there, man. You know?
So you gonna enjoy that one as a fan?
Yeah.
Man.
One more. What you think about both Charlo brothers? Because those are my favorite fighters in the game right now, especially Jamal. I love Jamel because Jamel is a dog too, and I love Jamal because of, the way he go at it in the fights, the way he set his opponents, and how he fights different and he gets better every fight. What do you think about them two as fighters? And what do you think is the biggest fight for them? Well, who do you think is the biggest fight for them, and how you think what is the outcome for both of them?
Number one, they can't be mad and y'all can't be mad because I can't tell them apart. So I can't even say which one is one. The one that seems like he talk a lot is the one.
I can tell them apart only because I know him.
The one who fought Harrison.
Yeah, that's Jamel.
Okay, so Jamel, let's just say Jamel. Let me say Jamel so I remember him. Jamel. That's the one I like. A lot of people say his brother better than him, but I like Jamel better. You know what I'm saying? Even how he come back and got that win. You know what I'm saying? I like him better. So, man, they can fight anybody. They always in shape. You know what I'm saying? They entertaining. They in super tip top shape, and they always make their way. So, I mean, sky's the limit for them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I appreciate it.
They seem like they always ready.
That's
No.
what's up.
Hold on. One thing. When Daniel Jacobs seen him in the back one time, they kind of whatever one that was, he didn't have that same energy. When they was in the Barclays,
Stop it.
Hold on, real quick, Chris. Let me tell you, because everybody seems to take it differently, but they forget one thing. Daniel Jacobs was rah and this and that, but the moment Jamel was sitting there, cool, calm, and collected, he said, "How about this? You drop your fight, I drop my fight, and we can fight." All of a sudden, everything changed to, "Nigga, I make more M's than you. I'm touching M's. I'm touching M's." That lets me know off top that nigga scared because you go from talking shit about the nigga, when the nigga say let's fight, you go to talking about money. Nah, fuck all that. You was bumping your guns. Now I'm talking about let's fight. You talking about you make more money than me.
I didn't hear
that sound like some cap
let's
nigga
fight.
shit.
I just remember him saying some talking stuff to him, and then I know he brought the money part. And I didn't.
I can send the clip to you.
Okay, no, believe you. I'm just saying it was just so quick, and I saw a glimpse of it. And then somebody else brought it up, how I brought it up, and I thought about it, so it's been in my mind that he walked up to him and said something to him, and he wasn't doing all the rah-rah, like, no, but let's get it on. Because my thing is this. I don't do the fake tough guy act like, no, let's fight, fuck you. No, I don't do all that. You really want to fight me? How your manager's call promoter, call my manager, my promoter. Let's just do it right now. When your next fight? Well, come on, because what's the games about? If you really want to fight, we ain't doing no publicity stunt. Call your manager.
And that's what Jamal did.
Now, and I'm gonna call mine right now. When my next fight, let's do it. Let the whole world know.
That's exactly what Jamal did, and he was cool, calm, and collected about it. He didn't, I'm gonna tell you, I'm from Texas, so we different. We don't do all that hoop high and hollering when it's like right there. We laid back with it. Jamel does because he's an emotional person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person he is. But for the most part, we cool, calm, and collected. We about that action, so you can do all the talking as long as you don't get in arm's reach. As soon as you get within 3 feet, you finna get caught.
Right, I got you.
We don't talk, so that's so people look at that energy different, but I understand it because it's from where we from. That's how we are.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, so they from Houston?
Yeah, they're from Houston.
Yeah, they both. Yeah, they from Houston.
Oh, okay. I know they're from Texas. I don't know what.
Hey, Ak, thank you so much for this opportunity too. And And Chris, boy, you be having me dying laughing though, boy, because your words can't get deposit. Your ass say that quick. Hey, send half of the deposit. That's how I know you talking. That nigga say I know you telling the truth when you send that deposit through. Other than that, we're talking shit.
Yeah, man, because they be like saying all this and saying all that, and they know, because it's like you can easily, like I say, this how this whole thing started. Calling out Big Baby. Signed the contract. Fight didn't happen. Trevor Bryant sent the contract. Signed the contract. Fight didn't happen. Nathan Gorman sent a little bit of money. Signed the contract. Fight didn't happen. So it's like now I'm not wasting my time. I be quitting jobs and setting stuff up, turning down fights and stuff like that. This is heavyweight boxing. If you're gonna pay me 50, 100, 150, 200,000, send me 5,000 right now, man. Let me know you're serious so I can quit my job, so I can go focus on this fight. Because you're not about to have me quit my job and train, and then you say you don't get to fight no more. Y'all wasting my time. Because I'm serious. I'm pulling up. I signed every contract came my way with no hesitation for money I shouldn't even sign for. Just I knew the motherfuckers weren't gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? So send a deposit, man. You know what I'm saying? You serious? Let's do it. That way you got something invested. You're not gonna walk away from it. You ain't testing the waters. You know what I'm saying? Send a contract with a deposit. I'm good for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? We want to salute you once again for coming on the program, the War Report. You know what I mean? Well, all of us from the LDBC, we definitely salute you, the Lions Den boxing community, who's a group of, you know what I mean, a bunch of channels on here who specifically we try to uplift and promote, you know what I mean, black fighters, you know what I mean, specifically, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, that's why me myself have taken an interest into your, you know what I mean, boxing career, you know what I mean, and we here for the support, you know what I mean. But at the same time, I'm gonna ask you, you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, there was a chance that we sent you a LDBC patch, would you be able to don it on your trunks in your next fight?
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. When you told me that earlier, you said they was gonna get behind me. What is that?
That's the Lions Den boxing community. We're a community of boxing fans who specifically try to promote, you know what I mean, black fighters that don't get the promotions that they are deserved. You know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah,
Yeah, when it comes to the narrative, Chris, all around the world, the LDBC hold a lot of weight, bro. So we had a lot of, old media write stories about, what I'm saying, stories that's lying because, on China, man, we get Deontay Wilder, we get Bob Earl, we get Earl Spence, like we get all the top black fighters talk. Like we respect the game with all fighters. Don't get it wrong, but
right.
it's just a platform for fighters like you, 19-0. You know what I'm saying? What motherfuckers just look at you trying to make like you ain't shit. We'll get behind you. We'll push that motherfucker narrative. Hey, y'all need to get behind Christopher Lovejoy, this, that, and the third, and run with that noise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Shit, give me a shout out. I'm gonna repost it, man. You feel me? Now, send me the logo. We throw it in the trunks, man. Let's get it going, man. I'm supporting who support me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We thank you for this. Lastly, just tell the listeners where to follow you at, and if you have any upcoming events and fights on the horizon.
I'm mainly on Instagram. From sun up to sundown. Networking. My Instagram is my name, Christopher Lovejoy. The JOY is a J0Y. You know what I'm saying? After the JO, it's a J0Y, not an O. So Christopher Lovejoy, all one word. The J0Y at the end. I'm on Twitter. Lovejoy Boxing. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I'm hitting all the gyms. I move around a lot. Come holler at me. Send me a message. You know what I'm saying? Send me a comment. I hit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm the people's champ. I'm talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, just bear with me. I got some big fight news coming. I just got on my contract with Don King. That messed up my last fight. But everything happened for a reason. God is good. And we're pushing. We're still undefeated. Still causing the ruckus. You know what I'm saying? Still talking big stuff. Want all the smoke with any heavyweight in the world. Let's get it. One shot, get it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. 19-0, 19 KO, heavyweight contender, potential heavyweight champion, Christopher Lovejoy. Thank you for blessing the war room once again.
Let's get it, man. Hit me anytime. It's my pleasure.
All right, that's what's up.
Like
Peace.
me, champ.
All right, hit me.
Yo, thank you so much
Well,
for that, Tony, dog. That was some big dog shit right there, dog. For real, for real.
no, salute for y'all to come through. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what you know what I mean. So like he hit me back. You know what I mean? With like within a couple hours. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So I was like, yo, let me hit up the brothers, usual suspect ting. You know what I mean? And let's grill Christopher Lovejoy because he's that type of dude. You ask him questions and he's gonna give you some candid answers. You know what I mean? So I'm glad y'all was here with me. You know what I mean, to interview him because we got some good answers out of him. You know what I mean, definitely.
yeah, sir. Like I was for real, dog. It was so fucked up that he lost that damn fight with Dave Allen. Because like I say, I had him knocking his ass out, and I knew that was the fight that put him on the map because it's being shown on the zone. You know what I'm saying? It's Dave Allen who was a name, and now this the fight. Even if they didn't want to rock with you over here, now they can say, okay, well this guy fought Luis King Kong Ortiz. He fought this fighter. He fought that fighter. You know, and Chris went out there and knocked his ass out in his hometown. So that said a lot. So I swear, man, I was really pissed off that we didn't get that fight, dog. Because I was really, and I wanted to see what's, like, okay, Chris, let's see if you're the real deal. Because this is the fight to show it. You know what I mean? And man, for that shit to get snatched like that, dog, man, straight bullshit.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I was really looking forward to that fight
Right.
myself. You know what I mean? A lot of people in the community had money on that. You know what I mean? And they was finna get paid because Christopher Lovejoy had that. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting who Eddie Hearn has lined up for him. In my opinion, if I'm gonna put money on it, it's probably gonna be Zhili Zhang, that Chinese heavyweight, stands about 6'7". He was a Chinese Olympian, had some decent skills, but I think you know what I mean. That's good work for Christopher Lovejoy to get him on the map. You know what I mean? A nice knockout for him. You know what I mean? But uh, lastly, before we get the recording artists slash designers on the panel, what are some of your wish lists for Christopher Lovejoy next opponents?
What I say is too, dog. I thought I really would have liked him to fight. If it wasn't Dave Allen, I would have been okay with the Bermain Stavern fight because we seen what Joe Joyce did with Bermain Stavern his last fight. He got the stoppage, but he didn't knock him out. That's why I got my man Daniel DeBar knocking Joe Joyce ass out. You feel me? But I feel like he could have did something different. You going in there with a former world champion, and I know what he said. Like Don King tried to get the shit in a short period of time, which is some bullshit. But I feel like that would have been a good fight, to put your name on the map. You know what I'm saying? Because Bermain Stavern, even though his ass don't be in the best shape, this, that, and the third, when you in a boxing game, it's all about the name. You do got a name. People want to say, well, Wilder did this to him. He washed up. He did. Oh, well, it's on him to get it. If he signed that contract, it's on him to get his ass in the best shape of his life. And no, I'm saying I'm out here to make my name off your ass. So I feel like that would have been straight. But like you said, the realistically fight, to be realistic, it's fights out there for him, bro. Like you say, I like the tall Chinaman myself. I like the Bermain Stavern. Um, um, the one guy, damn,
You think of
that
the
beat.
Hergovich?
Nah, not Hergovich. I like Hergovich, but the one guy that beat Adam Kornacki, the
Oh, Robert Helenius.
Robert Helenius. I like a fight like that. You know what I mean? Fights of that nature to work. It can put you up there where they got a little win out of their belt. So man, I like Chris a lot, dog. Like I say, the first time I seen him was like you say, he got that personality, that colorful personality, the way he talked that shit. And it's in a press conference, he out talk a lot of their ass, and that'll put the spotlight on him. So it just gonna come down to who gonna give him a chance. Like I said, we talk a lot of shit about Eddie Hearn, but for him to get a brother a shot, and it's still yet to be seen. Sometimes we, as much as we shit on the promoters and things like that, sometimes we gotta get praises too. You know what I'm saying? Because if he come back and get Chris a fight and it's on the zone, I'm gonna respect that like a motherfucker, dog. I'm gonna respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Because I find it mighty suspicious. That a guy like Christopher Lovejoy hasn't been marketed on any American network TV yet. You know what I mean? It's a damn shame. Not ESPN Top Rank, not Golden Boy DAZN, not PBC, whether it's Fox or Showtime, have put this guy in there with, you know what I mean, an upcoming heavyweight or just like in a crossroads fight to see what Christopher Lovejoy has. Not one American network, you know what I mean? So if Eddie Hearn gets this done and gets him a fight on Matchroom DAZN, yeah, I'm gonna have to tip my hat to him.
Facts.
Jab Jamboree, do you have any lasting words, you know what I mean, coming off the Christopher Lovejoy interview?
It's crazy because I gotta give all y'all credit. I knew like about him and all of that, but I never really researched him like that. He a real cool brother. I definitely would love to see him mix it up with like even like his friend Frank Sanchez, my Cuban brother. I would love to see like it's so many possibilities, and I seen his frame and whatever. It's just like man, there's so many dudes, man. I can't even pick right now. I gotta really sit down and think about it. You know what I mean? That's how real it is because there's so many heavyweights. I don't even realize how many heavyweights it is, but we talked about like a dozen plus heavyweights. You know what I mean, with him. So this was a great live, a great build. It was a surprise, actually, because I didn't even know. You know what I mean? I was just calling you to call you. So salute to you for this. And I'm definitely looking out for him. I just followed him on Instagram. Hopefully the champ follow me back. And I'm going to be looking forward to seeing him in the future.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, we're gonna change it up right now. We got hip hop artists, recording artists from my neck of the woods. The fifth K Triggs in the building, as well as Zane Cyrus, who's a hip hop recording artist himself, as well as a clothing designer that has his own clothing brand, Hamilton Clothing Company. You know, dig. Respect and salute. Welcome to the War Room. Say what's up to the listeners.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for having me on. I'm K Triggs. Appreciate the spot always, Jay. You know.
Oh, go ahead, K Triggs.
Oh no, I just wanted to say I appreciate the spot always, and it's cool what you're doing here with these different angles. You know, it's great to hear you guys politic over it too, because like I love boxing, so like I kind of have an outside kind of perspective. So listening to you guys all go back and forth was super cool.
All right, dope. You know what I mean? Well, I'm a quiz you on some boxing. You know what I mean? A little bit later on. You know what I mean, in the program. But Zane Cyrus, you there? Say what up to the people.
What's going on, man? Yeah, this was nice. This was a great interview. This was a nice surprise. So I enjoyed that, man. He's down to earth dude, and I'm gonna check him out.
Indeed. You got another fan, Christopher Lovejoy and Zane Cyrus. Right quick, we gonna get into some new K Triggs, the new Mantra video. Before I get into it, tell me a little about this video, how you came about this song, and who shot the video? How long did it take to do this?
Oh yeah, I appreciate you showing this. It's my newest song. Actually, I had planned this song for about the last few months, and this is one of the first videos I did in this year since last year. And I wanted it to really elevate my game, and I wanted it to be a good showing compared to my last video. This was shot by Brody at Because Design Matters. He does a lot of work for me in regards to graphics. He actually was at the Live and Direct show with me a few times when I've come on, and he's a good friend of mine as well. I work with a lot of different people in the city, but Brody is someone that's very consistent, and this video is some of his best work personally, in my opinion, and also some of my best work in terms of lyrical content and style and whatnot. It took about a couple weeks to actually finish this. It took the entire month of June because we have about 6 different locations that we use to shoot because I wanted to capture my city. I'm from Hamilton, born and bred. I'm raised here. I wanted to show love to the different areas in the city and pay homage to specific, landmarks and points of interest that most people from the city would recognize.
All right, that's dope. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna get into this. You know what I mean? This is the mantra. Is this off of an album, EP, mixtape? What's good?
No, actually, this is just a single. This year I was trying to build up some, more following genuine people by putting out lots of singles. But right now, I'm working on a project for next year actually, and I have a lot going on actually about that too.
That's what's up. We gonna get into this. You know what I mean? Live inside the war room. This is the War Report. We got K Triggs inside the war room. This is the mantra video. Let's get it. I was about to pull the plug on that, you know what I mean? But here we go.
I
This
was
is
about
the
to say.
mantra video, K Triggs.
All my motivation came from days when I was struggling. Wanna find my place, it's like this life is just a puzzle, man. Came up as the underdog, trying to get the upper hand. Wanna be the good guy, why she call me trouble, man? Never met a ghost, there's only spirits in my glass. So focused on my future, that tomorrow's in my past. Only been a sinner on those days that ended. Why? Committing verbal murder, I ain't got no alibi. Gotta stop and smell the roses, even try to sip the wine. Cause even Christ died in his prime. Taking all these flights that I was used to getting high. Never said I'm rich cause I've been used to getting by. Always be the mistress but she never be the bride. Married to the hustle, couldn't go and take a bribe. Rapper sign a deal just to go and take a dive. Working just to live, ain't no way to be alive. Calling me a player, seen the way I take the field. I bet a lot of women but it's never something real. Nights out in the club said I'm just trying to cop a feel. And disappearing in the morning like I'm David Copperfield. All my motivation came from days when I was struggling. Wanna find my place, it's like this life is just a puzzle, man. Came up as the underdog, trying to get the upper hand. Acting like the good guy, why she call me trouble then? A lot of late nights thinking I should get recovery. Stirring up the pot, said I got something bubbling. Wanna find my place, it's like this life is just a puzzle, man. Came up as the underdog, I'm trying to get the upper hand. Living urban legend, he's a man or a myth. Nightmare in the flesh like tales from the crypt. How I'm throwing out the script. Used to freestyle just to show him I can spit. Now I go right ahead. Life was dead end, so I stay grinding always. Think back to when I would rap in those hallways. Coming with me, said I did this the hard way. Man on the brink with myself, had them hallways. Call up my set so the homies can parlay. Stayed in your party, I'm holding a soiree. Get in my lane, best driver Ferrari. Say you play games, I brought an Atari. Propaganda for you pigeons, how I burned so many bridges. Actions way too sacrilegious, some will go from rags to riches. I just came to change the definition, always known as pessimistic. Now the bars that drop explicit, so sick I think I need some social distance. Not as nurture, don't break us, I was lost like cold cases. Rather die alone than with snakes, so I say my own races. Now you see me round the city dripping like an oasis. Y'all gon' run your own races. All my motivation came from days when I was struggling. Wanna find my place, it's like this life is just a puzzle, man. Came up as the underdog, trying to get the upper hand. Acting like the good guy, why she call me trouble then? A lot of late nights thinking I should get recovery. Stirring up the pot, I said I got something bubbling. Wanna find my place, it's like this life is just a puzzle, man. Came up as the underdog, I'm trying to get the upper hand.
That's what's up. That was the new news. K Triggs
Thank you. Thanks for showing them.
mantra. That's that's what's up. You know what I mean. So tell us when we can look out for that new EP mixtape / album.
Yeah, it won't be
Such.
till the new year, which will be May of 2021. I've decided to call this project Mistakes. There's a lot of local production on it. I'm working closely with some producers. But actually, this week on Thursday, I'm dropping a new feature with a friend of mine, LT the Monk, and that's called Priorities, and that'll be coming out this Thursday on the 26th of November, actually.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Zane Cyrus, what's good?
Yo, Triggs, that was nice, man. You're leveling up, man. That was sick.
Thank you.
Yo, the
Appreciate
lyric,
it.
the flow, you switch up your flow. Yo, I'm very impressed, man. I'm very impressed. I like what I'm
Thanks
seeing.
so much.
So yeah, no, it was a good video too, and your buddy did some good work with that too. So good stuff. Good stuff.
I really appreciate the feedback, bro.
No worries, man. No worries. I'm gonna get one of your shirts too for sure. So
Yeah, we'll definitely do an exchange. I know we were talking about that, and like we're both busy, so we'll figure it out. I gotta get one for you too. I got your size and everything set aside already.
sounds good. Sounds good. And I'm getting hats and stuff too, so I'll hook you both.
Ooh, I definitely.
So speaking of which, Zane, tell the people about your clothing line, what you got, you know what I mean, in stock right now, because I definitely need some toques and I need some Hamilton masks.
For sure, yeah. So masks, I did a little trial run of black with some gold, so that's nice. And then the winter hats I'll have next week probably. So that'll be black with white, black with gold, white with black. So yeah, let me know about that. And then hoodies I got, t-shirts I got. I think hoodies I have. I think what I got black with white. I got blue with silver. So I got some different options for sure. For sure. You guys good? You guys there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here. Question, fellas, question.
For sure.
How long you guys been rapping? Either one of y'all could go first.
Go ahead, Zane.
I've been working on music for a long time, man. So, but what I just put out recently was a political thing called F the Prez. So if you want to check that out, that was right before the election.
Okay.
A month ago. So the producer for that was originally from South Africa. Now he's in LA, and I got a lot of beats from him. And that's going to be off a project called The Death Tape, which I'll finish up probably in the new year. But I wrote that song actually a while back. So I was kind of sitting on it, working on a lot of other projects too. And then with the whole election coming up, I decided to put it out. So I got another buddy of mine to put out the cover art. So check it out if you have a chance, if you want.
Okay. And the same goes for you also, brother.
Yeah,
So you
man.
sang
Honestly,
and you, my fault. The first brother, your name is again. I want to pronounce it right. My fault.
I'm Zane Cyrus. Yeah, I'm the one with the Hamilton.
Zing.
Band.
Okay, Zing. All right.
So
I just wanted to
make
make
the
sure.
Hamilton band, and I got the F the Prez song. And then Triggs is the video you just saw.
Oh, and Triggs is okay. And Triggs is the one that okay. That's it. That's all. I just wanted to make sure I could differentiate the two.
And we're all here in Hamilton. We're all here in the same city. So
that's crazy. In Harlem, we got a Hamilton. It's Drew Hamilton. The Alexander Drew Projects. 210th and West 42nd Street, man. Yeah, so it's funny, man. We got Hamilton. We got Hamiltons everywhere, man. Y'all might have to send me one.
Man, I will. You know what? I'm doing
I need a mask, man. I need a
I'm
mask. I
doing.
need a medium. I need a
I'm gonna be
medium.
doing shirts for like different cities too. Like I'm gonna do a Brooklyn shirt. I'm gonna do a Los Angeles shirt.
No, I'm from Harlem. You gotta do a Harlem one, man.
I'll do all of
Gotta
them,
do a
man.
Harlem. Yeah, do a Harlem. At we actually got a projects called Hamilton. It's Drew
That's
Ham,
it.
but
yeah,
there go the page right there. You know what I mean? Some of the work. Hamilton,
Yeah,
Hamilton,
I
dope.
still got questions though. Steels.
We the biggest Hamilton.
I know
in
we
the
ain't
world.
kid.
Understand that there is a lot of Hamiltons, but we the biggest Hamilton in the world, guys.
yeah.
Steels, we gonna talk about that. I ain't gonna bang the gavel right now. Steels. I can't put it.
That's what's up.
But Steels, if you don't mind, I just still want to
Go ahead.
to the brother. I still want to talk to the brothers and
Yeah.
you know, because you know I mean, even though I'm a boxer, I also used to play around with the music myself. I was also, you know what I mean, musically influenced.
That's
you know
a
what I
fact.
mean? You know, in high school and things like that while I was boxing and things like that. So it's crazy. I even got, you know, some music that I had, you know what I mean, on a mixtape that we did. I don't know if Steels told y'all about it. We had an LDBC mixtape maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. So, but anyway, it's not about us. It's about y'all. Oh, Triggs.
I'll check that out.
Triggs, that was a good track or whatever. I actually want to ask you a different question because
Go ahead.
I
Thank you.
actually heard you. So, did you ever consider battle rapping?
Yeah, that's actually kind of how I got my start to making music. When I was in like high school and elementary school, you know, we would just like I'd freestyle in the cafeteria. Some kids would like beatbox and stuff, and then kids came up and they're like, "Yo, let's battle!" And like we just did it for fun. And over the years, I kind of just developed into more of like a lyrical kind of composing those bars. And then the last 2 years, I started really taking things a lot more seriously. In 2018, I went and released my first EP actually called "Come Up."
Okay, so let me ask you: do either you, Zay or Triggs or whatever, do y'all follow the battle rap culture? Zane or Triggs?
To some degree,
Yeah, go ahead.
Cause I'm really into. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm more into the battle rap culture than I am to the like actual hip hop music industry. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really more into battle rap than that. I follow more battle rap because I still feel like that's the purest form.
Yeah, that's
You
good.
know.
That's interesting. I think that, like he said, that's kind of what got me into it when I was young. But like these days, I don't so much. I don't follow it so much. But you know who was a huge influence on me was Candace growing up. And
Okay.
he was like
Cannabis from the Bronx.
He was one of the dudes who influenced so many battle rappers. And he had a thing with Eminem back in the day, his big thing with LL back in the day, and back in the day with LL. So, man,
I was a kid at the time, but
I mean, me too. But I mean, I followed all this stuff afterwards, and then all this stuff after like when he was doing albums like Rip the Jacket. This was like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Late 90s, early 2000s. So yeah, like check out a song he did. He did a diss track to LL Cool J called Second Round Knockout.
Oh no, I know you. I'm from New York. So I know about Cannabis and the Second Round Knockout.
Yeah. So
blast you with a 45 Colt, make you somersault.
yeah. His style is one of my big influences for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, battle for sure.
Have y'all ever heard of
Charles Martin over there with the black hoodie with the gold Hamilton on there?
Stills, you know what I wanted to ask them? Because you know who I always bring up. That's a battle rapper from Canada. He's from Toronto, though. I always bring up, I don't know if either one of you know about him. His name is Franchise. I really like I really like him. They always try to get at him because they feel like he took like an American approach when other battle rappers like Pat Stay and Sharon, who from Canada, they got their own style or whatever. But I always like him. I always feel like he bring 110% even when he lose. He had a good 2019. I don't think he did so good at early 2020 though. But he usually go hard. I really like that dude. His name is Franchise. Really good.
I definitely want to check that out, and I will, because I appreciate you mentioning that, because I love battle rap. Like, I'm a big fan of like Shoddy Horror when he was big into battle rapping like years ago, or like Arsenal. I watch some King of the Dot, or the one thing that I used to really love when I was a kid was Freestyle Fridays in Toronto. There was this guy named Jin, and he was just like undisputed for like, I think it was like 16 weeks in a row, 16 Fridays in a row. This guy didn't get knocked off by other freestylers. And that's what I love so much. Even on my personal page, I do like a freedom freestyle, kind of almost where rappers come on with me and they freestyle their best bars in like a minute, and then the audience votes as to who has like the harder bars out of the two artists.
That's what's up. We got K Triggs inside the War Room. This is the War Report, as well as clothing designer / recording artist Zane Cyrus, owner and designer of the Hamilton Clothing Company clothing brand. Once again, I'd like to salute you brothers for coming in, you know what I mean, coming into the War Room, you know what I mean, and being patient while we had the potential heavyweight champion Christopher Lovejoy, you know what I mean, that went on. He gave us a good hour of work, bro. You know what I mean? So salute to him, but salute to y'all for keeping it patient, you know what I mean? And we're able to do the thing right now. You know what I mean? So I know you talking about battle rap, but Act Reacher, but K Triggs got bars right. He got bars right now for you. You know what I mean? It's that right.
I never say he didn't have no bars for me, but you know what I mean. If you gonna do it like that, I would like to give both of them brothers a fair share. I want to hear both of them acapella. Then
You see, hold on. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't give Zane Cyrus the you know what I mean, the heads up and said, yo, you on the program, you know what I mean, and spit a hot 16. But I did demand of it from K Triggs. He knew what was up. You know what I mean? I said, yo, can you give us a hot 16, a little, you know what I mean, a little freestyle top something, you know what I mean? So he knows what's up. So I'm not gonna demand it.
I'm trying to promote both of them.
Please don't bang the gavel on Zane Cyrus, you know what I mean? If he doesn't spit us a hot 16.
I just wanted to promote Zane. You know what I'm saying? I believe in promoting both brothers. Both brothers getting the equal opportunity. It wasn't just because, you know what I mean, I'm in the background and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just feel like, you know what I mean, if it's an equal opportunity thing, I want Zane to get his shine too, just like K Triggs.
That's what's up. Yo, Zane, it's on you, bro. Come on, you know what I mean? If you want to bless the War Room with a hot 16 or something, you know what I mean? You know what it is, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna see the phone in the background or nothing like that, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do the Drizzy Drake, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's on you, my nigga.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna give it to Triggs though, man. I'm gonna give it to Triggs. I will give him the spotlight. We're all trying to promote each other for sure. So yeah, I respect it. I'm gonna put I don't put my focus so much on battle rap these days. I really want to focus on like some sharp lyricism and content in my songs, content in projects, like cohesive projects. So I'm not even gonna waste your time with it. I will.
No, not even. He's not saying. We're not saying we want you to battle K Triggs. So
no, I know.
But we want to hear. Specifically Act Reacher wants to hear some bars. You know what I mean? You say you got lyricism, Zane Cyrus. We got to hear some bars, bro.
I
Some
want you to,
bars, my man.
Yeah, what Steels was saying to follow up before you go, that is basically what I was saying. I didn't want y'all to battle. I
No, I
just wanted
understand.
to, yeah, I just wanted, it was more like a Hot 97 Funk Flex back in the early 2000s.
I know.
You know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? Just spit your bars. You know what I mean?
I'm not even gonna. I won't bother. But I appreciate you.
Nah, I hear you though, bro.
That's what's
I
up.
did
That's
it.
what's up. So the heat's on K Triggs, back on K Triggs, you know what I mean? Because Zane Cyrus gracefully let him know that I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Go cop the Hamilton clothing line and go check out my music. You know what I mean? While you at it, but I'm not spitting for free right now. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know what I mean? You can hit my Cash App on the side though. You know what I mean? I understand. But K Trigg, go ahead, man.
I did have a question for the gentleman from New York, though. Sorry, I don't remember your name, sir.
Ack. Everybody call me Ack, but the channel's called the Jab Jamboree. You know,
I'm definitely the Jab Jamboree. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the name of my channel, but my name is Ack. Everybody call me Ack.
You listened to Original Flavor back in the day, coming up in New York.
I would listen to some tracks because of my older brother and stuff like that, but not nothing too. I was more of a Biggie guy, Big L, Big Pun. You know what I mean? Those type of dudes.
Yeah, that's like my shit. Like what I grew up on. Like I got lots of love for Pac. Like he is one of my idols. But the East Coast boom bap style is just like, I don't know. It's just my favorite. I can't never get enough of it. Like I like one of my favorite artists of all time. Like that I still go to today is Big L. Like you were saying, the guy is unbelievable at freestyling.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact,
Yeah.
man. I mean, yeah, I can't dispute or argue that. You know what I mean? But once again, we live inside the war room, you know what I mean? K Triggs, give the people what we want, you know what I mean?
All right.
Give us some bars, you know what I mean? Give us a high 16 straight from the fifth.
I'm down. All right, I'll give you something just off the top of my head. You know, I'm always down and ready, you know, Jay. So thanks again for the opportunity, and I'll just hit something a cappella for y'all. All right, you ready? All right. So it's live from the war report. You know, I be the horrorcore, walking through the city like it's 4 and more. I feel like a tourist more often than sure. Everybody pay me no, but they never cut him short. See, no mind. Everybody consort with my witty retorts, because I swear for sport and court these girls to the front door. Now I'm going to bring it back. We all go through phases, so I got to find this handle. All these people betting on me, never thought it was a gamble. Plans to knock me down. You must have plans to get dismantled. No, I think it all about a thing of panhandle. They never beg him to stop. I did it all like I leave it on top, spitting it raw right off the top. You said it was never written, but I got it like corn on the cob. I'm biting it off, eating and feasting. They reading and weeping. I got a few people at my table, and that's how I keep it. Yo, they never know how to control how you keep around. Now my name keeps coming up in conversation. They can't even leave it out. You know, I just got to keep it down. How could I do it when life's a party on every feature now? All these haters used to ask me for features now. Now I'm going up, bleaking out. When I get the whole city in an uproar, sure, I'll be the one that they say going soar to the sky and the stars above it. Ain't no prophet, but I'm one they can never covet. Yes, this rap shit, I love it. Hip hop's prodigy. And honestly, if I could be a commodity, I'm something they never thought of, G. Something they never thought I'd be. You know, that's like my favorite thing. You know, I can keep going for days. Like I don't know, like it's something I do all the time as like an exercise for music. Like when I write my shit, I'll freestyle the beats, and that's how I structure my writtens. So like a lot of guys, like they don't understand the way I am with my freestyling. It's just not something I think about. I can just, whenever I feel like it, I just go in, because it's part of like rapping, in my opinion. Like performing, recording, all that shit comes in to be an artist. You can't just be one dimensional. You can't. I'm not saying I have any hate people who don't freestyle. Like it's up to you. If you don't have that kind of like confidence about your style, that's cool. But like again, I'm just saying, like the way I look at it is I always try to be multi-dimensional. Like I love performing, I love, getting in the booth, I love, freestyling.
Stop it. Those were Canadian shots fired. You're low key hitting the man up that can't freestyle, dog. Yeah, we know what it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm putting it out there for my American brothers listening right now. You know what I mean? That was a little Canadian. You know what I mean? Shots fired right there. You know what I mean? Get your bars up. Get your bars up and stop rapping. Start rapping off the top of the dome. You know what I mean? When you come in the war report, you know what I mean? And you ask to spit a hot 16, but it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. But once again, salute K Triggs, you know what I mean, for giving us that you know what I mean, off the top. Not even a hot 16, off the top of the dome. You know what I mean? You was going with it. You know what I mean? Salute.
No, man, thanks for the opportunity. I'm always down to like come work with you. This is like 2 years. We've been going back and forth, doing things on your show and whatnot. And, you've sponsored my events and whatnot. I really appreciate everything you've done to support like the beginning of my career and my journey as an artist, man. So I cannot help but say thank you. And I got so much respect for you, Jay.
Respect. Before we get up on out of here, roundtable discussion. Lastly, we seen that that Gucci versus Jeezy battle. I don't know if y'all two seen that. You know what I mean? Or last Thursday, I had Jeezy winning it. It was an epic battle. We had like 1.8 million people watching it in the same room up on Instagram and whatnot. Not to mention all the different streams that was uploading it on YouTube and whatnot. How did you guys see that battle? If you watched it, who'd you have winning? And what are the next epic battles that you see that could be made in this format? I'm talking about the versus format. You know what I mean? Where they're putting up like 25 songs to 25 songs and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about a standard rap battle. I'm talking about that versus format. So yeah, that's my second question. First one, once again, how'd you see the Jeezy and Gucci playing out? And second one, what you see the next big battle to be?
Well, I thought it was a really interesting battle in general. I honestly was giving it to Jeezy, but at the same time, like in relation to what the champ said when he was on, a lot of people kind of take it out of context sometimes. It's about Billboard hits, right? And it's really interesting because both of them kind of came on the scene in 05 when they really blew up. That track, Icy. It's featuring Young Jeezy and Gucci. They're both on the same track. And at the end of the versus battle, Gucci plays that track. So I thought it was really interesting to see for hip hop culture. And, even though I do give it to Jeezy,
that was a beautiful moment. That was a beautiful moment in hip hop history. That the fact that they have real beef. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Gucci put one of Jeezy's boys in the dirt, literally.
Oh yeah.
I mean?
Oh yeah.
Literally buried him in the schoolyard, apparently, allegedly. You know what I mean? But for them to come together and do that song at the end, no, that was the 49th track. You know what I mean? So it wasn't literally Gucci didn't really play it. It wasn't really a battle track or a track that was going up against anybody. It was like it was just an even track between both of them. You know what I mean? So that was a beautiful moment in hip hop history. But go ahead, K Triggs.
Yeah, like even when you see like when Gucci's playing some of his songs, like and Gucci's playing something, and you see the way Jeezy reacts, he's like, yeah, that's kind of cute, and he kind of just like he's kind of just like, yeah, man, like I think he already knew in his head because Jeezy's got so many hits. Like I'm not the biggest Jeezy fan, but if we're talking billboards, like numbers, that's what it comes down to, in my opinion, in terms of a versus battle. It's not about who's got the hotter flow, who's more of a hustler. It's about who's got the hits. So it comes down to a Jeezy. It's pretty simple, honestly. It was a great moment for hip hop, though, and it was cool to behold as someone who, in 2005, I was like 10, 11. So that's when I started getting into hip hop. So this is that whole beef and battling. Like even when Jeezy puts in one of his songs, he puts 10,000 on Gucci's chain. You know what I mean? Stay Strapped. That's the name of the song. Puts 10,000 on Gucci's chain. You know what I mean? I remember being a kid growing up hearing about that. So it was cool to see how they extended it into the modern era almost 15 years later.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Before you answer that, my second question, my two-part question, I want Zane Cyrus to get in on that first one. What you think about the Jeezy Gucci battle? Who'd you have winning?
No, man, I haven't seen it, man, so I can't even give you any commentary on that.
Wow.
I haven't seen
Wow,
that.
bro, you better been printing like a bunch of shirts and a bunch of hoodies for the man them because how can you watch that battle, dog? Look at no response, no response. All right, stay there.
Speechless.
Stay there. Stay there.
Stay there.
All right, K Triggs. Second part to my question, who's the next biggest battle?
Oh man, it's interesting because I like personally, like I would like to see some like modern era guys like that go again, like guys that have had like personal beef, like Ja Rule and like some like Ja Rule and M or something like that. I think that'd be cool. Or like, you know what I mean? Like 50 is another guy who I like to see too because he made his name off of calling people out too. You know what I mean? Back in the early 2000s, that's how he really blew up.
All right, well, we got some news coming up. I'm not gonna share my screen or nothing right now, but speaking of 50 Cent has called out and he has accepted the battle invitation against Game. Zane Cyrus, what do you think about 50 Cent versus Game? Do you think that's a cherry pick in the sense of 50 Cent, or do you think this is a legitimate battle?
So is it just hits or what is it? Is that it or is it?
Yeah. It's hits against hits. You know what I mean? The anthems against anthems. Your best 25 against the next man's best 25. That's how it goes down.
Yeah. I mean, I have to give it to 50. So yeah, that's all I can say about that. Not to disrespect either. They're both legends for sure.
No, for real, I totally agree. You know what I mean? In my estimation, I think it's a cherry pick. You know what I mean? I think 50 Cent could be better matched up with some bigger artists. Not to say that Game don't have 25 tracks. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think 50 Cent is a higher caliber artist. K Triggs, what you got to say about that?
Man, that it would be one of the best battles to see. Like, Game's still in Cali eating off the documentary, so I got lots of love for Game. But 50's just he came up on that shit, that's his bread and butter, you know what I mean? He'll come at Game and like those hits he put out in the early 2000s, Wanksta, that album, that Massacre album, I think, or Get Rich or Die Trying, I think it's called. It's hard to fuck with that. Those hits, like those early 50 hits, they slap. Those are like the biggest club jams, and even to this day, people still play them. I don't think it's really competition. It would be cool to see because I love both of them, but I don't think it's really like I agree with Zane. I think it's just no contest. 50.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Salute to the man them in the chat. You know what I mean? I've been neglecting the chat. Pardon moi. You know what I mean? We got Black Banter says appreciate the interview, all fellow. Respect to you, brother. Respect to you, my brother, for coming through. You know what I mean? We got I Am Ill Will inside the war room. Salute. He says salute to the R fella. You know what I mean? Jab Jamboree at Reacher 45. I haven't heard your opinion on the whole Gucci versus Jeezy. What you think about that battle? Who'd you have winning?
I actually didn't get to watch it, but like everybody was kind of saying, if I did see it, I could kind of picture Jeezy winning off of hits, like the brother was saying earlier, Chris Lovejoy. I still gotta watch it, but at the same time, I just feel like what was it like? Did they get to play like some of the mixtape joints? See, they gotta do these battles a certain way, bro.
Nah, that's
you see how you said 50 Cent.
Gucci man be playing too many B-sides, my nigga. He was playing too many B-sides, bro. He left a lot of shit off the table. Me and Stay Ready was talking about this earlier, bro. My dude didn't even play Freaky Girl.
See,
He didn't
after
play
I get off of
no.
here,
He
I
didn't
gotta
play no
watch that.
Lemonade.
I gotta watch that definitely now.
He
I
didn't
gotta
play no
watch that.
Lemonade. Even his new hits,
And
like
now I'm
that's a
surprised
big
he didn't play
feature. He got a big
Lemonade.
feature with the Black Beatles with Ray Shremmer. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Ray
That was a
Sherman.
big sign.
Yeah.
He ain't played that. You know what I mean? Come on, man. He left a lot of shit off the table, man. He could have made it a lot closer. But go ahead. What you think about this? The prospects of 50 Cent in Game.
Yeah, like I said, it got to be broken down in a certain way so that we could reside over that case correctly. You know, brother. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they should be able to play certain mixtape joint hits. You know what I mean? Regular hits.
Bro, they
They got.
they did, man. I'm
I'm
telling
saying it's
you, yo,
50 and Game gonna do it like that because I remember watching Snoop Dogg and who was it, DMX, and it was just straight hits.
well, that's what it really breaks down to. You know what I mean? You want to play your best hits or your anthems per se, not your B side, your mixtape shits that you know what I mean. Only your hardcore followers know about. We're talking about you're better served in this type of battle to play hits that and anthems that everybody know about. You know what I'm saying? So, and another aspect too is your DJ, how he drops your music. You know what I mean? I think Gucci lacked the fact that he didn't have his own DJ dropping his music. So he was complaining about what the DJ selection a lot of the time. Um, he wasn't prepared to intro his music, like you know what I mean, give a little story behind the music and then have it drop so it didn't hit the same way that Jeezy was doing. You gotta have a proper DJ behind you to kind of hype and accentuate your songs. You know what I mean? Know when to drop the beat. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. If you're rapping over your track, it sounds better. You know what I mean? Because he was doing a lot of that too, rapping over his own track, but he was forgetting his rhymes. That's a major no-no, especially for a nigga that was a active game spitter, rhyme spitter myself. You know what I mean? I was like, ooh, that don't look good. You know what I mean? So Gucci could have polished up a lot of his things in this versus type of format, most definitely. But game versus 50 Cent, I don't like it. Um, I'm gonna speak real quick and shit on Ti because this is a battle that should have happened between Ti and Busta Rhymes. I personally think Busta Rhymes would have ate Ti's food,
Oh yeah.
absolutely scraped the plate. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. He got hits for days. You know what I mean? For not days, for generations and eras. You know what I mean? So it,
80s,
it's
bro.
it's clever or it's quite you know what I mean. It's easy to see why Ti reluctantly bowed out of not one but two battles. He bowed out of the initial Jeezy battle, and he definitely bowed out of the Busta Rhymes battle when he was being called for that. You know what I mean, claiming that they're from two different eras when there's only 5 years separation. Absolutely ridiculous. Anybody have any thoughts or you know what I mean, anything to say about that?
Well, the whole thing behind it is it's just the best way to put it is I feel like we're constantly reevaluating the situations and whatnot. So I feel like everybody has to kind of think twice about it. And you're looking in and you're like from an outside perspective, it's pretty easy to formulate an opinion. But as an artist, you probably are like going through it in your head, and it is probably like when I'm on stage and stuff, for example, I always consider that. I'm like, I think it's better to use the track in the background with the chorus with no vocals, like none of my lyrics, but I still like having like the lyrics for the chorus because it just sounds better in like the overall atmosphere, right?
Hey Triggs, have you find yourself a hype man yet, bro?
I actually have.
You got some of the best performances. But if you had a hype man to accentuate, to give yourself a break, you know what I mean? So he finishes off your last word or something. You know what I mean? Did you get a
Yeah,
hype man yet?
I did actually. A good friend of mine, his name is Wes Gray. He's an artist in Hamilton too. He was looking to get some more performances because he's learning. He wants to. He's performed a few times, but he wanted to get some more experience. So I'm like, why don't you be a hype man for me, and I'll let you do 1 or 2 songs within my set, and then I'll be a hype man for you in return. So we're gonna kind of work something like that out with my I haven't been doing too many performances since my last show I hosted at Zen on October 1st of this year. But hopefully in the new year, when things change up, hopefully it won't be so restricted and limited in terms of setting up events and whatnot, because that I'm going to have an album release party and everything for this new project.
Yeah, this COVID shit is really killing the whole music scene.
Yeah, but
With
at the same
regards to
time,
having you know what I mean, live events. You really can't even really have too much people no more.
well, that's the thing, right? We had to have a 50-person limit at my last show, and we were able to sell out, which I was really happy of, and I appreciated all the support. But what I was going to say is, yes, it has put a damper on the performance aspect of things and the getting and interfacing with the audience and whatnot. But I feel as artists, we've all found a kind of a way to adapt. You're doing this now because you can't have people, in your studio. Fat Joe, he has his own show. Everybody's doing their own everybody kind of has their own niche that they found and a way to kind of get through this and, kind of keep promoting, keep identifying with the art and the music, which I think is super cool to see, how resilient hip hop is as an art form.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We got hip hop recording artists out of the fifth, K Triggs inside the war room, as well as Zane Cyrus, clothing designer, as well as the hip hop recording artist. I mean, owner of Hip Hamilton clothing brand. Understand. What do y'all think about Nas and Jay-Z if that battle was to take place? I think that would be an epic battle, probably the biggest battle, bigger battle than this past Gucci and Jeezy. Yeah, what do y'all think about that? Jab Jamboree, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Stills, let me go, cause I gotta go grab some food, man. You know what I mean? I jumped on here right after work, so I didn't get to grab nothing. But I just want to say salute. You know what I mean? But I think that's a great battle. It should definitely get done. I favor Jay-Z in that. I favor Hove in that. Nas
I
is
do
my
too.
mans.
That
That's my
yeah, I mean,
Queens brother.
it's a better format.
I would want Nas to win.
Hey, New York's out here looking soft, bro. Tell your boys to get it done.
Yo, Dave East is dope.
New York's out here looking soft, bro. What you mean? Jeezy and Gucci had to bring the game back. Jeezy and Gucci had to bring the game back. 1.8 million. The numbers don't lie. Tell your boys to level up. Jay-Z and Nas, bro.
Yeah, I give it to Jay-Z personally, but I love Nas. I got so much respect for his lyrics and the projects he's put together. He's one of my favorite artists for sure. But in terms of flow and hits and all that in one of those battles, I think Jay-Z would he just has so many man, the Blueprint, that's one of my favorite projects. But then even you have you have Watch the Throne, you have American Gangster. There's just so much that Jay-Z has in his back pocket. Even Jay Electronica just put out a new project, and Jay-Z's on some of those songs. Not, in my opinion, some of my favorite Jay-Z work, but still pretty, still good shit. I was really enjoying what I was hearing.
I definitely agree. Zane Cyrus, what do you think about that potential Jay-Z Nas battle? Do you think it needs to be done? Is New York looking soft right now? Is the South running this shit?
That would be very interesting. And again, it's like the format, right? Because they're both in their own right, depending on how you're judging things, they both could be the most amazing artists of all time. But in terms of hits, it's like 50 versus Game. And not to disrespect Nas. Nas has so many hits, but it's like if it's hits, then it's Jay-Z. If it's like, I don't know, deep tracks, deep cuts, then it's Nas. But if the format is like that, it's an easy. But it'd be great to see though, for sure. I'd watch that for sure, and I'll even probably check out Jeezy versus Gucci when I have some time. But I would watch Jay-Z versus Nas live for sure. I'd watch that one definitely.
Well, Nas catches
That's
a
what's
lot of
up.
flack, popularity speaking for his like beat choice. I noticed that over time of what listening to Nas. So I think that that's probably why Jay-Z would still get the win undecisively, like Zane said, because Nas gets a lot. I see he gets a lot of criticism for his beat choices on some later albums in his career.
That's fair criticism, definitely. You know what I mean? That does go. Uh, uh, that is something that goes along in the circles. His beat selection. Um, I wouldn't say later in his career. I was saying no, the mid tier of his career. Um, Maybe the albums like it was written. Um, uh, I am.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus, those beat productions might have been not as up to snuff, but when we look at his recent music, man, I mean the production by Hit Boy, you can't sneeze on it. Shit's dope.
It is. It's very good, very well produced. I just I have listened to some of it, but it's not some of my favorite Nas work personally. But again, I'm more partial to some of his older stuff too, like the early Nas projects.
That's what's up. Zane Cyrus, we about to close this one up. You got any lasting words, and tell the people where we can follow you at, and where we can get some hoodies, masks, and toques.
Yeah, no, this was good, man. I'm glad you put this together. And yeah, Zane Cyrus, Zane.Cyrus at Zane.Cyrus at HamiltonClothing.co. And yeah, I'm gonna have the hats next week. I got the hoodies, I got the t-shirts, I got the masks, and I'll be in touch with both of you guys for sure. So thanks for having me.
That's what's up. Respect for passing through inside the war room. K Triggs, do what it do. Let the people know where to follow you at, when your next performances is, and you know what I mean, when we can get your next video, next single that's coming out, whatnot.
Yeah, no. Again, I just want to say much love again, as always, Jay. I love being a part of the things you're doing. I appreciate everything. You always are supporting me. Zane, will definitely touch base. I want to get you some official K-Triggs merchandise. And for everybody all out there, all the listeners, thank you for listening. My name's K-Triggs. Go by Kevin, but that's my artist name, stage name. You can find me on every social platform, but the best place to look up is ktriggs.ca, and that will get you to all the music, everything lately that I've been doing. I got a song coming out on Thursday with LT the Monk, and that'll drop around midnight on Thursday morning. So you'll be able to get it on Spotify first, or iTunes, or any platform you go to. Again, much love, Jay, and I appreciate being part of the War Report, and I'm glad I could come on here and speak on behalf. As always, I'm always down to come through. Thank you.
Respect, you know what I mean? Indeed. That's my guy from K Triggs, you know what I mean? Straight out the fifth, you know what I mean? Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. You know what I mean? We're gonna end it off. Coincidentally, I'm gonna play some old news, you know what I mean? LT the Monk, you know what I mean? He was featured on you know what I mean, an old track. I think it's called Cinderella and Stripes. K Triggs, you know what I mean? We're gonna end it off like that. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that passed through. Make sure y'all smash the like button, you know what I mean, as you fall out. You know what I mean? But once again, we're gonna end it off with this video right here. K Triggs featuring LT the Monk. Cinderella and Stripes. Let's do this. K Triggs.
Much love, man.
Hello? First of all, I'm not your babe anymore, and I'm going out, so I don't have time to talk. Bye.
I seen her run in the 3 stripes. K Triggs. The party never over at midnight, but it didn't strike at 12. The police roll through and I'm serving a chew. This the day I'm finna win up in hell, more than Emmett Till. Broken hearts in the cars, a cocktail of the Mars. A ceremony, the homies are line up blowing the cars. Compare a layout, the regular time day on my name, meaning the valley, but you to be the cherry on top. Be the cherry on top. Dropping off at the stop sign, you give me the green light and tip of the drop. On the dance floor, you think Lucifer lost. The way we lose the truth until the privilege lost. Blue eyes get wild, the white boy popping off until when it's a cop who mistakenly shot. Yeah. Mistakers for perpetrators to my face for Cinderella with 3 stripes. Just hit the peace sign, but damn, I'll be thinking of you. Yeah.
The same time, tested these times. Damn, I be thinking of you. If you ever heard my beat, this is what it sound like. Used to have a queen till the castle fell down right. Young prince of the city, you can bet I fit the crown type. Did it for some antics, now I put it in semantics. Hopeless but romantic, catch my gaze across the planet. Just to say it was organic, had my heart up in a panic. Ain't a second left to waste. Said I need a taste, we could take it to my place. But damn, I be thinking of you. Damn, I be thinking of you. Damn, I be thinking of you. You gotta slow your brakes, wanna get the time of day. Looking at hourglass, I ain't talking about a waste. Be the fine wine that accompanies a summer plate. Walk on the wild side, the weather's great. Heard you a hurricane, I'm a storm chaser. Caught between risk and reward phases. Used to shoot score cases. Power of the pussy got y'all catching court cases. She hate the player, hate the game, and these are war races. But damn, I be thinking of you. But damn, I be thinking of you. Damn, I be thinking of you. I told you if a world war faces, I show up with war paint from head to toe. Ain't no omen, it's an oath. Once I saw my wild oats, now I finally learned the ropes. Thinking back when we was broke, had thoughts to go elope. Cinderella in 3 stripes, I got her in my scope. Cinderella in 3 stripes, I got her in my scope. Got her in my scope.
That's what's up. K Triggs featuring LT the Monk. Cinderella in Stripes.
Much love, Jay.
Salute to everybody that came through. Smash the like button on your way out. Indeed. This was the War Report.
Thank you.
I am your favorite yet your most hated R fella. Salute to the whole LDBC. Salute to the whole boxing community. Salute to the whole hip hop community. As you were, people. I'm Gizon.
Salute.